Hello guys, Jeffrey speaking here. So today I'm going to compare the brand new ASUS ZenFone 3 and my personal phone, that is the Apple iPhone 6. And I know this is not an apple to apple comparison, but I would like to see how much difference between these two phones. And now actually I'm recording using the front facing camera for both of these phones. And from time to time I'll put an audio logo at the corner of this video so that you guys have a rough idea how's the audio quality coming out from both of these phones. In terms of specifications, the ZenFone 3 has 16 megapixel rear camera with the aperture of f2.0 and the front-facing camera is 8 megapixel with aperture of f2.0. As for the iPhone 6, it has 8 megapixel rear camera with the aperture of f2.2 and the front-facing camera of 1.2 megapixel with the aperture of f2.2. First and foremost, let us have a look on the autofocus speed. And you can see that the iPhone 6 is faster compared to the ZenFone 3. So the winner here is the iPhone 6. When I took selfie using the front-facing camera, you can see that the ZenFone 3 has wider angle compared to the iPhone 6. And personally, I really love it because it's very useful, especially when you take group photo. And you can see that the ZenFone 3 exposed for the sky, so my face is a bit dark. This photo was taken inside the saloon, and you can see that this is a very high contrast photo whereby you have a very bright outdoor and at the same time a very low light condition inside the saloon. And for this test, you can see that the iPhone 6 did better in terms of dynamic range. The sky is well exposed, but at the same time you won't lose any details at the shadow area. So for this test, iPhone 6 is the winner. Here is another example of dynamic range. You can see that the ZenFone 3 has difficulties in exposing the shadow area, but for the iPhone 6, you can see a lot of details on the shadow area, but at the same time the highlights are not overexposed. When it comes to color, the photos from ZenFone 3 usually are very vibrant, very saturated, very contrasty, so if you love punchy photos, then ZenFone 3 is for you. In terms of low light performance, the iPhone 6 did slightly better compared to ZenFone 3. You can see that the photo on iPhone 6 is a little bit brighter and you can see some details on the shadow area. Here is another example of low light condition, and this photo was taken outside a cafe. And when I zoom into the windows, you can see that the noise level on the ZenFone 3 is more compared to iPhone 6. As for the flash, both of them have dual tone flash, but personally I prefer the ZenFone 3 because it looks more natural, and for the iPhone 6 it looks too warm for my liking, and oftentimes it will overexpose the front object. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any suggestions on which phones I should compare, please leave them at the comment box below and I'll try my very best to get them into this studio. And like usual, thumbs up if you like it, sub if you are new here, and I shall talk to you guys in the next video. Ciao!